everybody. We got a great show for you guys tonight, so stick around and get ready for some awesome comicness.
The clock is comic book time. Splash pages lit, storylines crime. MCU 5D season the game. Being on, ain't nothing the same. Slide that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copeland. It's great to be here with you guys this evening. I've had a kind of a rough day today. And I think it's just a bunch of things kind of weighing in on me all at once. There's obviously some good news. I don't know, for those of you guys who read my newsletter, I shared some news today that Warlion, number 1, and Easton Shin Warrior and Defender 4 are going back to press. And the reason why they have to go back to press now is because I am selling through these so quickly that I will not have copies to last me through the next month. And this is wonderful news. But the real problem is that this is happening at the worst time of the year. February is a dead month for me. There are absolutely no conventions. And conventions are charging me up the wazoo for shows that are going to be happening months down the line. An example of this would be a show that I applied for the other day that is happening in August, and they want their money now, everything up front, and it's a lot of money. And another convention, which is happening in May, they're charging me in 3 installments, and they just charged the 3rd installment in February. And there's no way to negotiate these things with them. They basically either want their money up front if you want to renew your space, or you need to pay in installments, and then they tell you. So at the time when I renewed the space, I decided installments, and the final installment is at the worst time. But on top of that, there's also personal things going on in terms of my personal expenses and everything. And, it's really a lot to juggle. And so, yeah, it's been on me a little heavily, but I know I'm going to get through this, because the good thing about February is it's a relatively short month. And the good thing about February is this is a perfect time for me to build up resolve to get back on the front lines of Comic-Con, because boy, do I need it. When December came last year, I was like, man, I could really use a break from conventions and everything. Like, I'm really getting tired of this. And because I was on the road every other week. But now I'm sort of like, after not going to a convention for a month, it was kind of like, oh, cool, I have a nice little break. And then I had 2 shows in January, and those were great shows. I did really well, and I was able to, cover some things, but, it didn't cover everything. And that's the unfortunate truth about everything, is that everything is just coming and hitting me at the worst time of the year. So I'm with you guys for the next 4 weeks on these live sales. This is my only source of income. And we're going to start tonight off by we're going to be doing a dollar bin dive tonight. So I have a lot of overstock, a lot of stuff that I need to get through, and I need money quick. So I'm ready to just dump this stuff. So I'll be busting out a box of dollar books. But before that, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to go over this stuff on the bottom row here. And I also picked up some new stuff from my local comic shop today. I'll show that stuff off so you guys can have first dibs of like new stuff, because I know a lot of you guys like to see new stuff. Like, what new stuff do I have? And then we're going to go through and do dollar books for the rest of the show. And if you guys have any questions, or if you want to pick up any of my creator-owned books, I'm offering the same discounts that I offer at conventions. So it's usually like about 20% off the books, and I'll sign them for you live on the air. If anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I'm here for you guys, and I want you to have the things that you want. I want to help cultivate your collection, and I want to give you the best prices. Today I posted a picture of like a bunch of Lego sets that were unopened that have been sitting in my office for the last, I don't want to say 2 years now. And, I listed them on eBay originally, and I priced them out accordingly, and they didn't sell. And so I took everything down. And today I just decided I'm going to blow it all out. Every set is going for $20, and it turns out some of these sets are actually worth a lot more than what I sold them for. But I'm happy to do that because getting them out of here and getting the cash now, this is what's going to get me through February. So even though I'm in this dire situation, the way I know how to dig out of it is to give you guys good deals, to give you guys the right incentives, and to make it easy and fun for you guys. And the funner I make it for you guys, the funner it'll be for me. So let's get going here. We're going to start off, and always, as always, if you spend $25 a year, you're going to get in the wheel here, and you're going to win something no matter what. If you spend $50 with me, and you're located within the United States, I'm going to hook you up with free shipping on your order. So without further ado, let's get going. I have the first book of the night. Mr. Nope's in the house. Man, I got a lot of flash for you today. He's like, oh, crap. Well, see, we have that game, right? Does Nope have it? And we're going to play it. So first book of the night, Spider-Man 2099, number 1. It is signed by Peter David. There is no COA here, and I'm aware of that, and I know that that's probably not going to do much for you. But this is more of like, hey, if you want to own a book that is signed by the writer, here's an opportunity for you to get it. I'm going to make it really easy for you guys. It's $20. I'm not asking for the world here. If Peter David was alive and I could get a COA from him or do all this stuff, we'd probably be charging like $40 or $50 for this book. But $20 gets you a signed Spider-Man 2099 by Mr. Peter David, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. You can get this book here at $20. Then next up, I have Fantastic Four number 300, milestone issue here. This is going to go for just $3, $3 on this. Yeah, he passed away. I think he died last year. When did Peter David pass away? And it was very unfortunate too. He'd been struggling for a long time, actually. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Joe, that you're going through a rough time as well. This is just that time of the year. We need ads. Now we need more ads for ads. Wow, you guys are really, maybe someone will hire me to make commercials for them. I'm still working on the Copen Kids Club commercial. I got the kids here, so I gotta get them to help me out with that. All right, I got Detective Comics 515, issue 515. This is gonna go for just $3. $3 on this. Yeah, so May 24th, 2025 was when Peter David passed away. And I mean, this guy, he created and wrote so many stories. If you guys have ever read Hulk, Future Imperfect, he was the creator of Maestro. He wrote a lot of Hulk. He was like the definitive Hulk writer. He was also a very definitive Spider-Man writer. He created Spider-Man 2099. And he did a bunch of stuff. I mean, I believe he had a huge stint on X-Men, right? Jay, help me.
You're asking the wrong guy, Chief.
Oh, jeez. The only thing Jay knows is Roy Thomas stuff. He's got his whole like biography right next to him at all times.
Created everything. It's easy to remember.
You're my Roy Thomas reference. Okay,
yeah.
So Peter David didn't create Spider-Man 2099. It was Roy Thomas who did.
Yeah. Created everything. That's easy to remember.
He also created Todd McFarlane in his own image, didn't he?
He created Todd McFarlane. He created Nick Barucci. Like,
oh man, he created Nick Barucci. Wow, that's a good one. There's a joke there, but I'm not gonna make it. Stop. This is not how. This is supposed to be a serious show. We're talking about a man who's no longer with us, Jay.
Hey,
to bring Roy Thomas into this.
Nick's chat on the art show already made all the jokes you can make about that one. So,
all right, good. All right, let's see here, Katrina. You're our resident expert now. This is great. I have Daredevil number 191, newsstand copy. This is actually a really awesome issue of Daredevil, and the reason why it's a really cool issue of Daredevil is because he plays Russian roulette here with Bullseye. And this is a really awesome issue. It's written and illustrated by Frank Miller, and it has some of the most awesome layouts. I actually believe I have this book in my collection, and if I don't, here it is right now. Nick, how are you? I wanted to let you know your stuff got shipped out today. So everybody who has paid up their bills with me, if we're current, your stuff is in the mail and you're good to go. Nick, if you need me to send you tracking information, just let me know. And if you want to friend me on Facebook, that way I can just take a picture of it and send it to you directly. You can find me on Facebook. It's just Onrie Compen. Send me a friend request. I would love to be your friend on Facebook anyway, and that way you know when I'm going to be on the air and all that. And I'll send you your tracking information for your package this week. So if anything, you can find out where it is. But we got this Daredevil here. Really great issue. I originally had this priced at about $8. I am going to do it for $5 today. Really great issue, and it's a newsstand copy. $5 is my ask on Daredevil 191. Great one-shot story. It's called Roulette. They honestly should just do a TV episode of Daredevil based on this. And speaking of which, who has seen Wonder Man? Wonder Man is basically Marvel's version of Good Will Hunting. It is so damn good. We're now on episode 5 of it. We just finished the first 4 episodes, me and the boys. And it is just so damn brilliant. I mean, talk about taking the concept of superheroes and seeing how far you can go with it, how far you can stretch it. And you got something here that would just be perfect on its own, even if it didn't have superheroes in it at all. I absolutely love Wonder Man. I highly recommend anybody who hasn't seen it yet to jump on and check it out. If you're looking for something with a lot of action and, like guys being thrown through buildings, this is not your show. But if you're looking for something with really good nuanced writing and good character development and all that, I highly recommend that you check out Wonder Man. And what they did with Doorman, by the way, is a stroke of genius. It is absolutely incredible. And the character of Doorman actually has a very interesting story behind it, too, in reality. The story behind Doorman was he was created by these 2 podcasters. And they were, I don't remember how I saw this, but I was speaking with a lawyer. He represents a lot of comic book people regarding royalties for creators or for characters that they have created. And so these guys kind of like speculate, and they were looking into this thing. And so they created this character Doorman, which sounded really stupid, but they actually sold it to Marvel. And to see what Marvel has done with Doorman on this show is just like, it is amazing. It's really, really good. So highly recommend it. But if you're looking for that same type of storytelling, that same type of narrative, that Daredevil, this issue right here, just this one book here, if you've never read a Daredevil book, may this be your first one, I highly recommend it, and it's only $5. Oh, totally. Wonder Man wipes the floor with Iron Fist. I mean, Ben Kingsley in this is just so fantastic. The first time I saw him playing the Mandarin, I was really disappointed that his role was more of like a hoax. But the character really grew on me, especially I think he was one of the shining moments of Shang-Chi. And, oh, sorry, it's Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, not Shang-Chi. You can't say Shang-Chi, otherwise you're racist. I'm racist. So Shang-Chi it is. Shang, 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 Shang. Shang, 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 Shang. Shang, Shang. King Kong, it got Shang on me. Shang-Chi on me. All right. But anyway, he was really great in Shang-Chi, and he's even better in this. Like, he is basically the Robin Williams to, I don't even know how to pronounce the actor who plays Wonder Man's name, but, he is, his Robin Williams. He's like the new Robin Williams. But Robin Williams and him, I think he was older than Robin Williams. So he's not old. He's like a pseudo.
Something about that character, man. I was so upset seeing Iron Man 3, thinking Ben Kingsley was the Mandarin.
Yeah, because he was great in those commercials and everything.
But I've come to love the character of Trevor.
Oh, totally. I really love the character of Trevor. I mean, this is honestly, it's just good TV. right? It's just good storytelling, which is, I think, the most important thing. Like, anybody can, at this point, Disney can always has the money to pull off a big budget superhero fight. They've done it 1,000 times, but to really create nuanced characters and to really make you care about these characters, especially the side characters, I think is the most important thing. And actually, I was reading a random issue of Spider-Man yesterday, of all of the books I could be reading. And, the thing I was more interested in, I didn't care. He was fighting this villain called the Graviton. And I didn't care about his fight with the Graviton. I cared about the fact that Peter and Mary Jane were having a housewarming party, and all their friends, all the cast were there. And that was the shining moment of this story, was this party among friends. And I thought it was fantastic. It was a great experience because you get to, see these characters who are very human and relatable, and, you care about them. He had these neighbors, Bambi, Brambi and Tramby or something like that. I forgot what the three, there were these three, like girls, and one was a blondie, one was a brunette, one had black hair. And, they all lived like right next door to Peter, and they're ditzy, but they're funny, and they're, fun loving and all this stuff. And they're great neighbors. And then all of a sudden some drama happens with Mary Jane. I mean, this is stuff we can relate to. I care more about that than I do seeing Spider-Man fight another supervillain. We're going to see that no matter what, but that's almost kind of like the payoff at the end of the book. Seeing the human stuff, that's what I find interesting. And that's what I really love about Wonder Man, is it's really focusing on this. Fantastic show. Go check it out. First Nicki Minaj, now Onrie. Yep, that's it. How much worth is an Onrie dollar? I don't know. It's priceless. That's exactly right. All right, so I have the Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 15 here. This is another newsstand copy, going for just $3. $3 on this. I have G.I. Joe number 51. We got a direct copy here of G.I. Joe 51 going for $3. $3 on the G.I. Joe. Unexpected. The Unexpected number 206. We got 3 on this. $3 on this bad boy. Amazing Spider-Man 364. Spider-Man's fighting Shocker. And you know what? This is what I feel is missing from current Spider-Man. When was the last time Spider-Man fought the Shocker and we had a really cool cover like this? Granted, with this new Death Spiral, there's some sort of hint that Shocker might be involved somehow, because this new villain, whose name is Torment, he looks like he's wearing the Shocker's glove. I don't know. But either way, this is going to go for just $3. But look at that cover. This is by Mark Bagley. This makes you want to pick up the book and read it. I mean, probably a lot of you guys have this in your collection, but if you don't, I mean, check this out. This is really awesome stuff here. $3 on this book. And then I got Silk number 1. Silk number 1 by Maureen Gu and Takashi Miyazawa. So lucky I pronounced that right the first time. And they're going to be like, no, it's Shang-Chi. And I was like, damn it. All right, this is going to go for $3 for Silk number 1. Gosh darn it. Concern it. All right, next up, I got X-Men number 283. This is a very early appearance of Bishop, and it is going to go normally for $10. I'll do it right now for just $5. So it's $5. This is one of those clearance sale specials here. Let's get rid of this book. I have Tales of the Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. This is issue number 44, and I believe it is the first appearance of, it's a foil facsimile, by the way. Forgot who it's the first appearance of. Let's see. Who shows up here for the first time? Is it Deathstroke? Yeah, I think this is the first appearance of Deathstroke. Yep. First appearance of Deathstroke is a foil facsimile. I will do this tonight for $10. I usually do foils at $15. I will do it for $10 tonight. $10 on this really cool foil facsimile here. When this happens, the tape gets stuck to itself, and then it tapes to itself, and got it. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, dude? So this is gonna go for $10, down from 15. I have Terminator Metal #1. This is a cover C. This is the current ongoing Terminator series, and it's really, really great. Issue 4 came out last week. This is just really awesome Terminator good stuff. This is going to go for just $10 today, and it's an Ivan Tao cover, as Jay is letting us know, and it's going to go for just $10. Really cool cover. Check that out. How can you not want that in your collection? And then I have Ant-Man #12. This is actually a key book here. It is the first appearance of Darren Cross's Yellow Jacket. Priced this before at 15, and is now going to go for just $5. $5, and it's yours. And then I got Battle Chasers #1. This is a collector's edition item by Joe Madura. This is going to go for $5 today. Was priced at 10, down to 5. All right, up top, I have a couple runs here. We'll run through them. Unintended.
Hey,
Hey, there we go. I have Neverwhere, which is by Neil Gaiman. That's his concept, but it's written by Mike Carey and Glenn Fabry. We have #1, #2, #3, #4, #5, #6, #7, #8, and #9. This is the conclusion right here. So normally, if I were to charge $2 a pop on these, it would be $18. If you give me $15 right now, all 9 of these issues are yours. You get all of Neverwhere for $15 by Mike Carey and Glenn Fabry. Glenn Fabry is known for doing a bunch of really awesome work with Garth Ennis on Preacher, and he has done a bunch of other really great stuff too, covers and everything. Mike Carey has worked on Hellblazer, so if you guys are fans of that kind of like supernatural type of stuff, and it's Neil Gaiman, I'm not going to make Neil Gaiman jokes tonight. He finally came out of, hiding and basically said that everything that was said about him, all the allegations are false. He didn't do anything. And then before he disappeared, he told everybody to call him Master again. So he's absolved. So he's absolved. Neverwhere, you can get it all for $15. Absolution. Boy, did I just make things awkward, guys? Sorry about that.
no,
Right.
we'll go with that. Absolution.
Absolution. Roy Thomas absolutionized him.
Well, he invented the word, so he can use it however he wants.
Oh, there he invented the word. He also invented Neil Gaiman and destroyed Neil Gaiman all in one stroke. Was he in the files? No, I don't know. Which files are you talking about? The X files? That wasn't funny at all. That was terrible. I apologize. Redact that. I am absolved from having said that. Hero Killers. This is a Spider-Man annual crossover that goes through all 3 of the Spider-Man annuals and then ends with New Warriors. It's a 4-part series. I'm going to do it for $6. You can get all of it for $6. That's the cheapest price I ever offered. $6. It's all yours. And then I have X-Men and the Alpha Flight. This is a 2-part series. We got part 1 and part 2 here. Tell you what, $4, it's yours. $4, you get both these books. That's it. I was going to do 5. I'll do them both for 4. All right, that's everything here. And guys, please, a lot of these books I have priced super low, $3. I've taken the price down as low as I can possibly go with with some of these books. Check out the prices online, and do a comparison. I promise you, I will give you the best price I can possibly come up with here. And if there's something you see here that you want, please ask. And if you want to throw an offer out there, throw an offer out there. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to come back. I'm going to start showing new stuff that I got. These are books that are going to go for $2 a pop, and then we're busting out the dollar books, okay? And then we're going to be going dollar books for the rest of the night. I will see you guys in just a moment.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
It's comic book time. Splash pages lit, storylines prime. MCU 5D season the game. Being on, ain't nothing the same. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our party, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, let's get down to business here. How are you guys doing? That's the real question. I want to know how you guys are doing. We got some really fun books here that I'm about to show off right now. This is all new stuff. They're all going for $2 a pop. Feel free to jump on this stuff, making it real easy for you guys. Goose Skywalker, what's going on? All right, first book I have is Amazing Spider-Man 507. This is from J. Michael Straczynski and John Romita Jr. It's got a $5 price tag on it. You guys see that right there? $5. It's going to go for just $2 right now. $2 on Amazing Spider-Man 507. Boom. I have. All right, are we ready, Jay? We're playing Does Nope Have It?
Does Nope have this flash book?
There's actually a couple here. Flash number 50 going for $2. Now you guys need to guess. Does he have it? Yes or no? And then we got Flash. This is a more recent issue. This is from the All In. So we got issue 15 going for $2. Does Nope have these Flash books? Dee, 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 dee. Are we allowed to use the Jeopardy? Are we even allowed to like sing it?
Probably not, but dum dee dum.
Yes and no is Katrina's answer.
50-50
like
shot of being right.
Yeah, she doesn't want to, she wants to be a little ambiguous here. I get it. Totally cool, understandable, respectful. All right, Amazing Spider-Man number 82 and 83. This is from the Beyond chapters. So this is when Beyond Corporation hires Ben Reilly to become the new Spider-Man or become Spider-Man. And so there we go. This is part of a longer run. This is going to go for $4 for these two. Whoa. I like how you put that. That's good. Still a little ambiguous, but we'll give her credit. All right, more Flash books. Are we ready? Flash number 9, number 10, and number 21. Going for $6 as a set or $2 individually. I hope he's here. Otherwise, we are going to be left on a cliffhanger. So I got a whole bunch more Flash. There's a whole lot more Flash where that came from. All right, and then I have Invincible Iron Man #1 this is the start of Matt Fraction's run, and issue 2. And you can buy these 2 books here for $4. You're going to go yes on all those. So Katrina says no, yes, yes. No, yes, yes. Let's see. And the first person to talk loses. Invincible Iron Man #4. We actually have issue 4 of that too. So from Salvador Larroca and Matt Fraction. This was a great Iron Man run, by the way, for those of you guys who haven't checked it out. Very good stuff. And by the way, the new Iron Man series that launched last week, primo stuff, really good. Ah, damn it, he's got it all. So it's no across the board. Nope across the board. I have Ghost Rider #2, #3, and #5. Or sorry, #4 and #5. This is by Daniel Way and Mark Texeria. You got issues 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Ghost Rider going for $8. Yep, dang it. It is what it is. Doom's Division #1. Doom's Division #1 is going to go for $2. Ultimates #1, the very first issue of the Ultimates, going for $2. Have you ever read this series? If you haven't, you need to jump on it. It totally inspired the first Avengers movie. Sandman #6 is going to go for $2. Okay, Nope's taking 10 and 21, and he has officially made the first claim of the night. Thank you, Mr. Nope. We turned that Nope into a yes. You got that. Holy crap. Zach, I love you, buddy. And you can keep building your box with me. It's no big deal. I'll send invoices at the end of the week. You don't have to pay them up. Just so you know, I send invoices out. And this is just for anybody, for you guys to know. You know, I would like invoices paid up as soon as you're available to pay them up. But if you want to build a box with me, that is not a problem at all. Just let me know in advance. Like, hey, I'm building a box. And I'm still going to send the invoice anyway, but that does not put urgency on you to pay it up. It's not like it's going over to collections or anything. So you guys are good. All right. Lex Luthor, Man of Steel #1 by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. This is going to go for $2. Really cool 5-issue series here about Lex Luthor, the Man of Steel. How's Lex Luthor, the Man of Steel? Buy this book to find out. It's only $2. It's a 5-issue series too. You like issue 1? You shouldn't have any problems finding the rest. All right, are we ready to play again? Because we have yet another Flash book here. Holy crap! I will say, Zach, I was not targeting you, but I was targeting you because I really like playing this game. Like, you know, does he have this? So I'm just doing that for the fun of it. That's why I'm spending my money on Flash books. That's like the only reason why I'm doing it. So I have Flash #306 here going for $2. $2. Does he have it? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes. I love that.
That's the name of the game. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. All right. Katrina's saying yes. Joe's saying no. U.S. Agent #1. I've never seen this issue. It's a 4-issue limited series going for $2. Goose Skywalker saying no. Yes, no, yes. Yes, no, no. All right, Amazing Spider-Man, The Chameleon Conspiracy. Looks like a one-shot here, going for just $2. Yes, he has it. Damn it. I mean, yeah, yay.
Hey, Katrina won one.
What's that?
Katrina won one.
Oh, Katrina won too. Well, at least Katrina won. Thank God for that. I feel so much better now. As long as Katrina won the night's, you know, we can't go wrong tonight. All right, I have G.I. Joe 71. This is going to go for $2. Goose Skywalker 0 for 1. Well, you guys have another chance to play. yet another chance to play because we got the Flash Annual number 3. Yes or no? Does Nope have Flash Annual number 3? Yes or no? $2 on this. I'm actually having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually having fun doing this. No. Yes. Is Katrina going to be 2 for 2? Yeah, Katrina's going to be like the one who like can predict the future here. I have Joker number 4 and Joker number 5. These are really cool art germ variants here, and they're going to go for $4. $4 together for the art germ variants of Joker 4 and 5, featuring Punchline on the cover. Daredevil number 242 and 243. These are some really cool covers here. This is going to go for just $4 for these 2 Daredevils. He's got it! Yes! I mean, he got it. We got it. He does not have that Flash Annual. Shang-Chi ain't got shit on me! Buck Rogers by Whitman Comics. Buck Rogers going for $2. The Black Hole. The Black Hole. There is no mom jokes that I'm going to, insert into the title of this book here. Okay, The Black Hole from Whitman Comics is just going to go for $2. Buy this book. There are no hidden jokes, no innuendos, no Super Nintendos. It's just $2 for The Black Hole. Oh, mercy. You're glad I'm playing this game with you in Wonder Woman comics. Gumby 3D number 1. This could go for $2. And then this book right here is going to sell so fast, and it's not going to spark any controversy on this show at all because we already stay away from the controversy. We're not even there anymore. We don't do that kind of stuff because we're above all the political back and forths. We don't care about any of that stuff. We're here to escape all that, which is why I'm bringing it all back home, guys. We're about to get political here, all right? I have Reagan's Raiders number 1 going for $2. Don't worry. No one will judge you if you decide to buy this book, all right? $2 on Reagan's Raiders. And no one's going to judge you if you buy Gumby 3D too, all right?
The first time I heard that title, saw that book was on Nancy's show, and I said, that's not a real book, right? She's like,
Reagan's
nope.
Raiders. Oh my God, David Moore! David Moore comes in here. Holy crap! This is like one of those like hot moments in like the Super Bowl, you know, where you like think like one team is gonna win, and then all of a sudden like the ball gets intercepted. This is like watching the Bears lose. A couple weeks ago, I was in Portland watching it with Roberto. We saw that together. Holy crap! More motivated. Damn right. I'm feeling very more motivated. Play the video. Let's do it. David Moore! All right, but Gumby and Buck Rogers is off to Nick. Roberto, I will hook you up with the Black Hole. Oh, yes, I will hook you up with the Black Hole. Roberto, get the Black Hole. Hey, Roberto, check it out. You got the Black Hole, dude.
Oh, Goo, it's a crazy fun time if you've never watched this show, boss. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike? We got Mike storming out. We got the gang here. The gang is in the house. All right. Roberto got Black Hole. Black Hole, son. Yeah. Canceled. Totally canceled. By the way, if you guys don't know what this is from Eastbound and Down Season 3, Episode 1. Watch it. It's a great show.
Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers. Spider-Man, Torment, Issue 2 and Issue 5. Guys, I have these books in my collection. They're $5 books, all right? Straight up. I'm doing them for $2 a pop right now. If you don't jump on this, you're missing out. This is $4 for the pair. Grab them. It's Todd McFarlane doing Spider-Man. What more do you need? $4 for Torment, issues 2 and 5. I don't come across deals like that often. No, you have absolutely no say in that. And that's why Roberto bought that book. I have Flashpoint, God of War. This is a one-shot, and it's going to go for $2. And then I have Iron Man 259, which is part of Armor Wars 2. This is going to go for $2. And these are all the new $2 books. If you guys are interested about anything on the bottom row here, please, please, please ask. This stuff all needs to go. We got a lot of $3 books here. Just ask. If you see something you like on the bottom, just be like, hey, Onrie, show me this book. I want to see this book. Bust this out or I'll bust the cap in your ass. All right. With that being said, I think it's time to bust out the Dollar Due books. It's Dollar Due time.
Nope's going to take that God of War.
Nope is going to take it. You know why? Because it's a Flash crossover, and we didn't play yes or no.
Yep.
Shame on us. Or should I say shame on me?
Well, I think you're good. I think you're good this time. You get a pass this time.
Well, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. Because, like, if it wasn't for you, I would feel really bad. And I would probably, commit ritual suicide like they do.
Whoa.
Yes. And I just take my job really seriously here. And that's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Jeez. Oh.
That's how the samurai falls, I should say.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Goo, who is a regular on some of our other shows, this is his first time here. So, Goo, again, welcome to the craziness that is Onrie.
Yes, and Goo, if you want to hear about my creator-owned comics, they're not funny at all, I promise you. They're all very serious and dramatic.
But they're really good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Really
yes,
good.
people think they're good, and for some reason they buy them. I'll be happy to tell you about them. In fact, I have one of my series here, and I'll pitch you right now. Okay, who took the Grod War? Zach took the Grod War. Boom. Shakalaka. Yeah, baby. Not funny, hashtag. All right, let's see. It's how Flash Nopes. That's exactly right. Okay, I'm going to quickly pitch Warline in here because we got Goose Skywalker here, and I want to pitch something that I worked on. So this is Warline, and Warline is about an old vigilante and his daughter going after the tyrant that destroyed their lives and now controls their city. And it is a 3-issue series. So we got 3 issues of this, and here's issue 2, and here's issue 3. I also want to point out that this first issue is about to go back to print because we're almost sold out of it. And I normally do the entire set here for $30, but you're watching Kickin It right now, and I offer the same deal here that I do at conventions. If you go online or when I'm off the air, you're going to have to pay cover price for all these books. But if you buy them all together right now, it's normally $30. I'll do it all for $20, and I will sign it for you right here, right now. VOA, video of absolute volition. Damn it!
So close.
We need Roy Thomas here to correct me. Damn it! All right. Anyway, if you want Warline, it's $20. You're saving $10 off the set price, so it's basically buy 2 get 1 free, and you get the whole story. You don't gotta be like, hey. When's Onrie going to release issue 4 of Warline? There is no issue 4 of Warline. You get the whole thing in one shot, the whole story, the whole shebang, as they say. Let me know if you're interested. For now, we're going to go to dollar books. You guys ready for dollar books? I'm ready for dollar books. I have Amazing Spider-Man Learning to Crawl 1.5. I have 2 copies of this. You guys don't have to fight over it. It's going to go for just $1. I'm going to put all the dollar books on this rack here for now. I'll take this stuff off in a little bit. I have Gunning for Hits, Music Thriller, issue 2, going for $1. Lazarus, issue 11 is $1. Whoa! David Moore, did you get your package, by the way? Did you get your Luke McBain commission from Fabrice? Titans 45 is $1. Hellcat number 7 is $1. Sleepwalker number 8 is $1. Lensman number 4 is $1. Wolverine number 27 is $1. Number 28 is $1. Number 29 is $1. Number 31 is $1. Get these 4 issues here for just $4. I probably have the full run here. Roberto's like, man, I really need to get out to Chicago and go through Onrie's stuff and fill out those sets. he would probably get through the entire thing really quickly. And I'd be like, how the hell do you do that? And he's like, my brain just is advanced. Yours is really small. And I'll just be like, damn it. Shut up. Shut up. You got an email from Trace Atkins' marketing team? Did they like it? Or did they send you a cease and desist? Green Lanterns number 6 and number 7 is going to go for $2. Yes, Katrina's going to come over and organize too. All right, I have a bunch of these race warrior, NASCAR comics. There's 6 assorted issues. Is it a 6-issue run here? Or is it just 6 copies of issue 1? They're all sealed in a poly bag. I will sell all of this off for just $1. Suicide Squad number 9 and number 10. We'll do that for $2. $2 on these. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 13 is $1. Bleed Them Dry number 5 is $1. Fury of Firestorm number 22 is $1. West Coast Avengers 29 is $1. All right. Dave Moore's taking those Suicide Squads. Awesome. Nice pickup. Dollar books, guys. Dollar books. Star Trek number 10, cover A, $1. The Dreaming number 10, $1. I have a bunch of Wolverine and the X-Men here. So this is pretty cool. I have issue 20, 22. This is all written by Jason Aaron. Number 23, some really cool characters here, or art here. Some really cool covers. 25, 27, 29, number 30, and number 31. When I said characters, I meant some really cool covers here. So you got a bunch of really awesome Wolverine and the X-Men books here, each going for $1. It's $2, $4, $6, $8 for all of them. $8 for this bundle set. That's awesome. We're really glad you got this artwork. We're going to sue you now. I have The Ones. This is a book here by Brian Michael Bendis and Jacob Edgar. It's a number 1, and it's going to go for $1. $1 for this. Spectacular Spider-Man 219 is going to go for $1. Daydreamers number 3 is $1. And then I have some Generation X books here. All right, The Ones is going off David Moore. One of the Ones. About to offer something really crazy here. This is going to be a 50-cent deal. I have Generation X number 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6. So I have 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have a straight flush here, 1 through 9. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 comics here. That would be $8, right? Here's what I'm going to do right now for this. I'm going to do it for $4 for all these books. $4 for all the Generation X. You want all these Generation X books? It's $4. That's it. $4. Take it. The Tide number 1 is $1. The Tide number 1 is $1. Action Lab Comics. This is a Halloween Comic Fest book here. That's going to go for $1. I know it's crazy. There's some really good books over here. Why am I selling them all off for $1? What am I thinking? What am I doing here? Trying to move through stuff, guys. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, this is a tough month for me. And in order to keep the lights on, literally, I need to sell through comics. I got an electrical bill coming up soon. And so the only way this is going to work, the only way I can dig myself out of this hole is if we sell some comics. That's why we're doing dollar comics. In fact, we got X-Force number 1 sealed in the poly bag with the X-Force trading card going for just $1 right now. There was a point when this book saw a little bit of a spike on the Deadpool cover, but you get X-Force 1 right now for $1. Just pretty much a fair price on this. This book is missing a cover, so we'll do this. The next person who claims a book gets this book right here. It's missing a cover, but we'll throw it in there. Dude, thank you for that Warline slab. My gosh, appreciate it. Okay, wait, we cleared up we have an entire board here. Okay, board of dollar books. Board of dollar books. So if you decide to get this, sorry, not board, rack of dollar books. If you want all of these dollar books, that's everything from here over here. So all this entire quadrant of books. If you want all these here, I'll do it all for $12. $12, it's all yours. I want it out of here. $12. You're getting some duplicates here, but you're also getting really good deals. If you're a glorified flipper just like myself, you will have the ability to make some cash on these books. This investment will get you far. And if you spend $50 with me, I'm going to give you free shipping. I do this for some people. I will make it work for you. The rack is off to David Moore. Let's play the video again. David Moore video.
David Moore!
Volume move tonight. This is great. Thank you very much, David Moore. You got a big stack of books here. Thank you very much. Appreciate the business, my brother. You are the man. All right, so we're in at 12 for that first rack. Don't worry, guys. I got tons of these books. We will be making these deals all night long. Let's make this work. Dollar books. We got a whole month together, and I've got 40 long boxes full of stuff that just needs to go. All right, I have Archangels, the Saga, number 1, number 2, number 3. Get them all? It's $3. $3 for these. Oh, yeah. I'm also going to throw in that Generation Next for David Moore. That's exactly right. Deals on deals. I have Serenity, number 13. 2 copies of this going for $1 a piece. Shadow Roads from Onrie Press, number 6 is $1. The Vein, number 1. Got 2 of these. Looks like a vampire book. Have another variant here. Each one's going for $1. Nice, number 3 is $1. If you missed out on getting to the ones, I found another ones, number 1, by Brian Michael Bendis. The ones, number one, going for $1. There are times when I've made Bentley bark because I've shown him some videos. The Hard Place, number one, is going to go for $1. Drifter, number one, is $1. Each of the Bane variants. Got you. One, two. Hot night, folks. Hot night. Thank you for being here. I have Original Sin Avengers number 32 going for $1. Steve Rogers Captain America number 5 is $1. Uncanny Inhumans number 13, 2 copies of this bad boy going for $1. Civil War Choosing Sides number 4 is $1. Lots of weird stuff comes up in these collections, so you never know. Clean Room number 1 is $1. Lensman number 4 is $1. Howard Chaykin's Challengers of the Unknown number 1 of 6, number 2 of 6, number 3 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. You're just missing issue 4. Get them all for $5. Almost an entire run of books there. You're just missing one issue, and you could probably find it, and it would already pay off the other, the price you pay on that would be paid for by the other books you claim. Age of Ultron, book 8, $1. Green Arrow, 23 and 24 are going to go for $1. We're going to fill up this rack here. We're going to take a break. When we get back from the break, it'll be FOMO time. I have Avengers Ultron Forever, book 1. I have 2 copies of this going for $1 a piece. Avengers Ultron Forever, $1. Sam Wilson Captain America number 18 is $1. The Tommy from Viz Media, that's going to go for $1. Phonogram number 1 of 6 from Image Comics, that's going to go for $1. You guys are into some undergroundy comics, undergroundy stuff. Human Stories, that's what sells. And I kid you not, it is what sells. I love me a good human story. You can see superheroes punching each other all the time, but if you got good characters and a good story, that's going to win them over every time. Every time. Iron Patriot, number 1 is $1. Azrael, number 5. Number 8. It's going to go for $2. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we return, it is FOMO time. We're going to go over the FOMO books. I'm going to put them all up here. After we do that, we're going to go back to dollar books again. Something for you guys to think about before we go to commercial. If you want this rack, it is another $12. David Moore doesn't get to have all the fun, unless he wants it, of course. But you guys have a chance to claim all these books on the board here. Some really great stuff up here. It's all just $12. Let's get it out of here. Let's build your collection. I'll be back in a minute.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks
What's
again
up, what's
for
up?
joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new
So
projects
it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
and life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And that's
shadow.
sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got some a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
SketchUp with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
The clock is comic book time. Splash pages lit, storylines crime. MCU 5G season the game. Binge being on, ain't nothing the same. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, it is officially FOMO time. So let us show off the FOMO books. Let's do it.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my god, like, shut up already.
All right, are we ready to play yes or no? Because the first FOMO book we have here is Flash number 292, which is going to go for the low price of just $3 tonight. $3 on Flash number 292. Does he have it? Yes or no? I have Popeye, Classic Comics, and it is the 1 in 10 Joe Waz Maze variant. Priced at $50 originally, dropped in price to $35. This is a pretty pricey book, but highly sought after. Star Wars number 11. What's a Star Wars and what's a newsstand? You get a Star Wars 11 newsstand for just $5 right now. $5. Avengers 195. First cameo appearance of Taskmaster. This is going to go for $5. Nope, does not have this Flash. Defenders number 51, written by my co-writer and editor David Anthony Kraft. Editor. He was a editor. He created The Ringer with Keith Giffen, and Ringer's first appearance is here. This is going to go for we'll do it for $10 today because it is a first appearance. All right, Star Wars and Flash. Nope, he did not have it. I love it. All right, Wonder Woman 257 is going to go for $15 tonight. It's in a really nice Mylar, and it's in really good shape. It is a newsstand copy of Wonder Woman 257, going for just $15 tonight. $15 on this. Miss Marvel number 7 is going to go for $3 tonight. $3 on Miss Marvel number 7. And Doctor Strange number 16, Master of the Mystic Arts, is going to go for $3. Wonder Woman off to Katrina. Katrina was waiting on that. Katrina needs her Wonder Woman. You have that one already. Okay. I have another Wonder Woman somewhere. Yeah, the Popeye is an expensive one, but I'm still selling it for the cheapest price. Just so you guys know, that Popeye is going for next to nothing compared to what it's selling for online. You can look it up. It's a 1-in-10 ratio variant. All right. Quick question for you guys. Anybody interested in taking the dollar books at 12? You get them all for $12. Let me know. Going once, going twice, because they're about to get off the board here. I'm going to take them and put them back in the box. And in order to make room for stuff, in order to make things more exciting, I'm going to start doing is I'm going to clear off this $2 bin, and I'm going to show off all those books again really quickly, so you guys all have a chance at jumping on those books again. Hang on just a second here. Dollar books ahoy. We got more coming your way, guys. Some very.
Nick's going to take the Popeye.
What's up?
Nick is going to take the Popeye.
Nick is taking the Popeye. Nick, you are a superhero. Popeye is off. We'll move our formal books here. Here's the deal. Miss Marvel 7, Doctor Strange Master of the Mystic Arts 16, $5 on the pair. Take an extra $1 off since they're both $3 books. Let's get rid of our FOMO books tonight, shall we? Let's make it exciting here. All right, Nick is taking Popeye. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Nick removed the temptation from Katrina. All right. This here, just move some stuff around. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put these war lions away. Section over here. While we were on break, I actually got a notification from my printer that a bunch of Vis and Shin books are on their way here. So we just reprinted a bunch of issues of Vis and Shin. They're in their final printing. So most of I've kept my single issues in print for about 16 years. What my plan is going forward now is that once I sell through the remainder of the single issues, now that we're completing the entire series, I plan to solicit them as trades. And every single time we have a new edition of Vis and Shin, we're going to do a different cover. So, and we're going to kind of do it as like a triple set kind of a thing. So initially, I'm hoping that we'll sell through all of Warrior and Defender first. We'll go to Kickstarter and we'll do a special cover of this Warrior and Defender cover. And we're going to put that out there. And then once we sell through that, we'll do another one and we'll do another cover. And this way, we get a chance to work with some really cool artists, and we get a chance to kind of compile everything, and it makes things a little bit easier for me at conventions. I can now display more stuff at shows. I can bring more books. I can pitch more stuff. So that is the eventual direction. And omnibus, very possible. I honestly, that would be something I want to partner with a publisher on, because it's just such a big thing. You know, like here, I'll just kind of show you guys. You can see the first two hardcovers. You know, an omnibus is going to have 3 hardcovers, so it's going to be about this thick by the time it's done. You know,
Yes.
and
An omnibus, not omnibus, omnibus.
And with an omnibus, we're not going to go normal size; it would be really blown up. So I would be happy to do it, but I would need to partner with another publisher to make it happen. So we'll see. It's very possible. There are people who have asked about it on numerous occasions, and I have been more than happy to consider it. And I'm sure one day there will be an omnibus, but I don't think I have the capacity to do it myself. Printing those things up is going to be really expensive. And even if I go to Kickstarter with it, it's also going to be like one of those things where I now got to lug those things with me to conventions. That's a little too heavy for me. And granted, if I sold like 10 of them, I could sell 10 of them for the price that I would sell, 60 graphic novels, right? But it's still it's not something I've thought about yet. I'll just put it that way. It's not off the table. All right, I'm going to go over our $2 books one more time on the $2 books, and then it's dollar books for the rest of the night. Basic Spider-Man number 82 and 83. This is Beyond Chapters 8 and 9. This is going to go for $4. Flash number 15 is $2. Flash number 50 is $2. It's the run before that. This is Flash 306. It's going to go for $2. Doom's Division number 1 is $2. I have these Daniel Way and Mark Texeria Ghost Riders number 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to go for $8. $8. What did he miss?
It's not omnibus, it's onribus.
Onribus. Oh. It's been a day. Invincible Iron Man number 1, number 2, and number 4. These are going to go for $6 for these. Ultimates number 1 is $2. Sandman number 6 is $2. Lex Luthor Man of Steel number 1 is $2. Amazing Spider-Man The Chameleon Conspiracy. This is a giant-sized Spidey book, and it's going to go for $2. G.I. Joe number 71 is $2. Daredevil number 242 is $2. And 243 is $2. Getting both for $4 for the pair. U.S. Agent number 1 is $2. Flash number 9, $2 on this. All Flash. We're selling all our Flash books. Thank you, Nick. Looks like give me all those Flash books. We just got Flash again. Flash! I'm just going to have to play yes or no with everybody who watches these shows. There's some dollar Flash books coming up too, guys. So just be on the lookout for that. So that is 6, 8. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate you, Nick. Amazing Spider-Man 507 is $2. That's from J. Michael Straczynski's run. Iron Man number 259. This is Armor Wars Part 2. I think this is an early part of it. Here's the interesting thing. I read Armor Wars 1 and 2, and I really like the concept of Armor Wars. The concept of Armor Wars is that Tony Stark finds out that his technology is being not distributed, but sublet, not even sublet, but siphoned, honestly is the best word, siphoned by a bunch of different organizations inside and outside of the U.S. government, which means that he is single-handedly responsible for the deaths of everyone who used his armor to kill somebody. Tony Stark now holds himself responsible for this. So in the first Armor Wars, he's out to like basically destroy any technology that is his, that someone else is using. So his first target is actually Stingray, who actually works for the U.S. government. And then he goes after a bunch of other people. He goes to Russia. He goes everywhere. And in Armor Wars 2, it's not really related to Armor Wars 1. It's almost like it's its own story, but it's still really interesting stuff. John Romita Jr. is the artist on this, and he does a really good job. It's really amazing how much he's been able to stay consistent with this style over the years. But if you want some Iron Man, this is going to go for $2. Hang on just a second here. Okay, I have Spider-Man number 2 and number 5 from Todd McFarlane's Torment Run. This is going to go for $4 for those two. I am going to reprice those if I can't find anybody to jump on them. Joker number 4 and number 5. This is going to go for $4. $4 on these two Joker books. We got an art germ variants here. Oh, Jay's correcting his own spelling. How would you do that, Jay?
Well, the way Alberto spelled it out would have made it easier for you to see on your screen.
Ah, yes, of course. What number? What? Sandman and Iron Man. Okay, got it. What number was he asking for, Louis?
Not sure, folks. Remember, we are on a little bit of a delay on the Torment.
Oh, 2 and 5. They're going to go for $4. That's a real good price on those books.
No, I said Alberto. Or I see now I'm saying Alberto. No,
No,
I said Roberto.
Roberto. I mean, not that Roberto would care if you called him Alberto, but you know, he just wants to clarify.
I didn't the first time, but I did that second time.
Alberto Sanchez, that's his alias. He's known as Roberto Santiago out in the real world, but if you drop him behind enemy lines, he's now Alberto Sanchez. Yes or no? Does Nope have it? The road to Flashpoint. Flash 9. Flash 10. Does he have it? Yes or no? $2. $2 on these two Flash books. Sorry, Roberto. I love you, man. We'll find some way to make fun of me and my name at some point. What was Armor Wars 2 about? So what happened with Armor Wars 2 was someone actually, I forgot who it was. Someone actually found a way to control Tony Stark through his armor. And so it's not necessarily related to the first Armor Wars, but they started using Tony to do evil things. So Tony was not in control of his body at all, like his human body. They basically siphoned Tony Stark, or not siphoned, they hijacked Tony Stark's brain and started having him do all these things that he normally wouldn't do. It's a really great run, actually. It's a really underrated run, but it's not related to the original Armor Wars necessarily, not directly. The original Armor Wars is considered to be one of the most important Iron Man storylines aside from Demon in a Bottle. But Armor Wars 2 really holds up. It's a great storyline too. Actually, Roberto has made me the biggest Iron Man fan because him and I actually had many conversations about what Iron Man means to Roberto. And when he told me how Iron Man inspired him when he was younger, that actually is what got me to start wanting to read more into the character. Because here's the thing, I get to spend a lot of time with you guys, and I like to read the things that you read because this is how I get to know you better. Your comics say a lot about who you are as a person. So I started reading a bunch of Iron Man books, and I have expanded my collection significantly. And one of the runs I wanted to get was Armor Wars 2, so I grabbed all the books. I read them all. It's all really good stuff. It's all really fantastic. If you can get your hands on it, it's awesome. No, I won't ruin your secret. I'm not. It's not my. Oh, you're talking about Alberto Sanchez. Damn. Frisky Frog Tarot Readers, welcome to the show. The Trials of Shazam number 7 is going to go for $1. You came just in time for me to show you Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 2 and number 3. Look at Sarah Michelle Gellar, number 4, number 5. She's like, oh my God, someone buy this book. All right. Number 6, we got all these books going for $1 tonight. We are doing dollar books. 5 for 5. 5 for 5 on those Buffies. Let's do it. And hey, we started in yes or no. We got Flash 9 and 10 here. Does Nope have it? Yes or no? Yes, he does. Yes on those. He does. Damn it. Okay. So he's got it. Dang it. All right. X-Men Blue number 3 is $1. Thor number 354 is $1. Noble Causes number 2 is $1. Actually, I think your love of Wonder Woman, Joe, has really transpired into your comic creativity. You know, like the stuff that you've actually created through Amazonia. But I would also say that it's your love of She-Hulk as well. And I'm still trying to put together a full run of She-Hulk, the original Savage She-Hulk, because I want to read it. The stuff that Dak worked on. Honestly, I didn't know you were a big X-Men fan. I thought you were really into the femme fatale stuff. So not femme fatales, but like the female heroes. So I don't know. What is your X-Men? Like love say is that what's it say about you, Joe? It says that you're a loving guy. And it's like opening up a fortune cookie with me right now. You will travel to many places. That's what your love of X-Men is telling. That's what it says about you. It says you're going to go to different places like Muncie, Indiana, or, what's another really interesting part of the country? Omaha, Nebraska. Like places where people want to go. Okay, Montana.
Paris, Texas.
There you go. You'll be in Jay's neck of the woods, but not really. How far is that from you, Jay?
Quite a ways.
Okay, but you'll be in the same state.
That's true. State,
you and Jay will be in the same time zone.
Yes.
You're still in the same time zone with him right now, but Mobile, Alabama, you'll get to travel to all of these other places. And it's all because you read X-Men. If you read X-Men, you get to travel to these places. If you don't, you don't travel anywhere. You don't travel anywhere. You get nowhere. And that's a perfect segue to our next book, which is called Bitch Planet number 2. This is going to go for $1. Yeah, via the power of Banff. Well, here's the thing. From what I've read about X-Men, X-Men is one of the most relevant books to any current event going on right now, even though it is a book with fictional characters. But it is always directly addressing something that is currently going on, particularly racism, segregation, and all those kinds of things. And it's always going to be a relevant book, no matter when it comes out. And how these characters navigate these kinds of situations. So I'm a big X-Men fan. I've actually been reading the current run of X-Men, both of them, the Uncanny and the regular. And X-Men is one of those things I really regret stepping into because there's just so many books. There's so many X books. There's too much X books out there, and I can't keep up. I just can't as a reader. My favorite X-Men runs were the ones that were really contained, like when Joss Whedon wrote Astonishing X-Men. I really like that because it was just, this is it. It's not crossing over to other X-Men books. It's just like, here's one X-Men book, take it or leave it. And I like that. And Ultimate X-Men, I like that a lot too, because again, it was contained. And then when it becomes, uncontainable, that's when I start to, have a hard time with it. But it is really great stuff. And so you will travel to interesting places. Soulfire number 10 is going to go for $1. Mandala number 1 is going to go for $1. Night Thrasher number 2 is $1. Infinity Inc. Convergence part 1 of 2 is $1. Hellcat number 4 is $1. Number 7 is $1. And number 17 is $1. You get all 3 for 7. Or sorry, all 3 for 3. My bad. Ultra issue 2. Number 3, $2. Batman Gotham Knights number 18 is $1. Night Gwen number 1 is $1. 1602 chapter 6 is $1. X-Men parodies, as in a parodies nuts here. X-Men parodies, rarities. Ah, damn it. It was an R. I said parodies. It was rarities. That's going to go for $1. X-Men Feelings Covenant, issue 37 is $1. Moment of Silence. This is a 9/11 tribute book. Don't laugh at this. It's only $1. Stop that laughing. This isn't funny. If you laugh right now, you're a jerk. And you won't get to travel to really awesome places because you're not an X-Men fan. Hey, do you want to know what the follow-up book to Mandala is, Jay?
What's that, Onrie?
It's called Mandinga.
Oh, my goodness. Is it behind some kind of door?
Oh,
like the green door or something?
And well, only if you can answer the secret password. You know what it is, right?
Oh, I'm waiting for you to tell me.
New England clam chowder.
The red or the white?
White?
Yes.
You guys get that reference? Everybody tonight gets a 5% markup on their orders, okay? Whoever guesses it first gets it. We're marking up everything 5% tonight. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. All right. American Psycho. Number 5 is $1. Lynch Mob number 2 is $1. It's pay more. JSA Blackest Night number 1. Shh, Katrina. Shh. Don't tell them that. Don't say anything. And Goose Skywalker, he guessed it. They guessed it. Now everybody gets a 5% markup on their order. All right, Spider-Gwen verse number 3 and number 4. I saw Leonard Pig send me the funniest video today. By the way, the Gwen verse stuff is going to go for $2. This is awesome. I got to show you guys this video. I hope you guys can see this. It's a very short video. Okay, check this out. Hold on. Can you guys see this? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. How much would it be? So this one's gonna be $8.99. Oh, okay. Right now. Oh, sorry to hear that. All right, yeah, never mind. Thank you.
Wait for it, guys. Wait for it.
Wait, sir, come back. I forgot to put this back.
Oh, that was great. I want to visit that comic shop, and I want to commend those people for making that video.
using the sad walking away song from the Hulk.
That was classic. Like, that was awesome. There are more comic shops that need to be doing this kind of stuff to promote their stores. Sir, he forgot to put it away. And he left the store. Like, he stopped, he paused, and then he went all the way outside to tell them that. That was so great. That was awesome. That's like kicking the tire kicker's back. All right, I have Steam Wars number 1, 2, and 3. This is going to go for $3. Star Wars Dark Times number 7 and number 8 and number 9 are going to go for just $3. And we are going to take one more commercial break. I think now is the time to take it. Let's take our last commercial break, and then we'll close out our show. I'll see you guys in a minute.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, let's get back to it here. So I have Hulk number 10, number 11, number 15, number 16, number 18, number 26. It's a lot of Hulk books going for $1 a pop. You can grab them all right now, 6 of these for $6. This is from Paul Jenkins and Ron Friends' run. This is some really good Hulk stuff here. $6 on that stack. Some really cool dollar books coming at you right now. Copperhead number 1 is $1, and number 2 is $1. So get them both for $2. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 6. We have a cover here by Chip, not by Chip Zdarsky. Is it Chip Zdarsky? Well, Howard the Duck is on it. It's going to go for $1. Falcon and Winter Soldier number 3 is going for $1. Spider-Man Daredevil number 4 is $1. Fallen Angels. I have number 1, number 5, and number 7. That's going to go for $3 for Fallen Angels. Why the Last Man, number 34 is $1. Punchline, The Gotham Game, number 4 is $1. Shaft, number 3 is $1. Monica Rambeau, Photon, number 1 and number 3. That is going to go for $2. Hawkeye, number 1, number 2, number 3. You get all 3 of these Hawkeyes, it's $3. Poe Dameron, number 29, is $1. JLA, number 17, is $1. Amazing Spider-Man 358 is $1. Alpha Flight 58, 59, and 63, and 67. That's $4 on all these. 4 on all these. I have Detective Comics 977 and 984 going for just $2. Your Pal Archie number 1 is $1. Riverdale number 1 is $1. Doc Samson number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 is going to go for $4. Homo books down. Archie and Riverdale. Okay. Katrina. Hold on just a second, guys. Up. 1 second here. Okay. Squirrel Girl, Howard the Duck. Got it.
That looks like a Joe Quiones and Erica Henderson cover on that Howard the Duck Squirrel.
Awesome. Dark Horse presents number 31 and number 38. That's going to go for $2. Cold Spots issue 1 is $1. Codename Strike Force number 2 is $1. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 37 going for $1. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 27 is $1. And the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 42 is $1. Jay, you're in Houston, right? Outside of Houston?
Yeah, Spring Woodlands area.
How's the weather there now? Is it still cold out by you guys?
I mean, cold for me because I'm a wimp when it comes to the cold. It's 62. It's definitely not in the 30s and 20s like it was, though.
Yeah, it was in 30s and 20s by you.
Yeah. And Texas, we're not built for that kind of weather.
Yeah. Neither are we in Chicago. Hawkeye versus Deadpool number 1 is $1. Oh, man. Roberto, there's some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life out there. Jay, do you remember where we went to have dinner that one time when I came out for Comic Palooza?
Did Miss Jen take us? Was it Dickie's that we went to?
Oh, my God. That place is so freaking good.
Yeah.
My God. Man. And weren't they like running out of food too?
Yeah.
It's like I've noticed that's been happening at every barbecue place I go to. Like they're all running out of food every time you go over there. They're like, sorry, we're done. Our brisket just sold out. And it's like, damn. Justice League Quarterly #1 is $1. Okay, we got a double rack. We'll do this on the double rack. Oh wait, we got one more book up there. I have Amazing Adventures X-Men #3 going for $1. You want the double rack? I was doing $12 a rack. Before that would be $24. Tell you what, I'm gonna do something crazy tonight. $20 for the double rack. Do you want it? $20 for the double rack. This way I don't got to put this stuff away. I'm giving you a hell of a good deal. And I get to part ways with these books here. That's $10 a rack. $10 racks. Help me clear out of this stuff. Clearance, clearance, clearance. Let's get through it. We've had a great show tonight. I want to thank everybody who's here for hanging out and for adding to tonight's excitement. Like I mentioned, today was kind of a tough day for me for personal reasons. I had a fallout with a friend that I've been really close with for 20 years, and it's really hard for me to talk about, but I kind of realized who I've been friends with for a long time, and I've decided to get some distance from this friend, unfortunately. Just a toxic presence in my life. So if I've been kind of like under in a darker place when I started this show, you guys definitely helped me see the light. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs today, and I really needed that. So a little too much personal information about me, but yeah, it's been a tough day when you kind of come to that realization that some people are taking up a negative place in your life. You gotta cut that. You gotta snip that in the butt. Yeah, sometimes it's for the best. Yeah, by the way, I will say this about Portland. The food out there was phenomenal. I've literally been to every single state in this country, and not a single city has ever been able to get falafel right, except for Portland. That is like the only part of the country that has actually nailed falafel. Everybody else fails at falafel. Portland succeeds at falafel. And actually, we had really good pho out there too. Was it pho? Was it pho? We went out for Vietnamese food, right? So we had pho. Pho this, pho that. FOMO. Speaking of FOMO, we still have some books here. Defenders #51. First appearance of The Ringer, created by David Anthony Kraft and Keith Giffen. Price it at 10. The hell with it. Let's do it for 5. Doctor Strange 16, $3. Vietnamese food. So it was pho. Avengers #195, first cameo of Taskmaster. I was doing that at 10. Just do it at 5. Let's get it out of here. Miss Marvel #7, $3. So for just $16, you could own all the remaining FOMO books. And I don't got to put them back up there ever again. Oh man, ribeye tacos. Man, that sounds really amazing. That sounds really great. All right, it is time to go over the bottom row one more time. We're going to take our time with this because I really want to find homes for these bottom row books because we didn't sell a single one of them today, and these need new homes. They're no good here. If they stay here, they're just going to collect dust. In your collection, they will be taken care of, read, and cared for. I had pretty good barbecue in Atlanta, too. I was hanging out with Don Wen, Philip Ginn, who you guys see on SketchUp a lot. Who else does I hang out with out there? And another artist whose name I forget. But he's awesome. Everybody's awesome. I love my comic book family. They're all great. You're part of my comic book family. Your mom isn't, though. She's the person I had a fallout with today. 20 years I invested into your mom, and things fell apart just like that. Your mom's a toxic presence in my life. That's what I tell my kids.
Hell, I was trying to hail for you, but I was laughing too hard at that.
Just kidding. She's an angel. Love my ex-wife. Love death. My ex-wife. All right. Spider-Man 2099, number 1. Signed by Peter David. There's a signature on the bottom there. When we started the show tonight, I offered this book at $20. $20 on this. Now, if I had a COA, this would probably go for about $50. I don't. So $20 is my ask on it. Throw me an offer. If you want this book, I want you to have it. I don't want to put this book back tonight. I want it to go to you. You want this book too. It's $20 OBO. Fantastic Four 300. It's going for $3. That's it. $3. Not twisting your arm here. You got a milestone issue, beautiful cover, newsstand copy, $3. Detective Comics 515, newsstand copy, $3 on this bad boy. Daredevil 191, one-shot story by Frank Miller. This is going to go for $5, worth every penny, I promise. Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 15, $3 on this. $3 on this. If I invested that long in your mother, all I can do is apologize to you. Well, one day my sons will hopefully tell me the same thing. Hey-oh! Jay, you were supposed to jump in with the hey-oh there.
I can't, dude. You're choking me up back here.
Stop. Scare laugh at my ex-wife's expense. I'm already paying for it enough as is. Ah! All right, there we go. G.I. Joe 51 is going to go for $3. That's it. Unexpected number 206 is $3. Amazing Spider-Man 364 is $3. Silk number 1 is $3. Uncanny X-Men 283, second appearance of Bishop. This is going to go for $5, and that's it. Tales of the Teen Titans, number 44. I believe this is the first Deathstroke, and it is going to go for, I had it at 10. I'll knock it down to $8. Terminator Metal number 1. I'll do this for $8 as well. Trial of the Astonishing Ant-Man, number 12. This is the first appearance of Darren Cross as Yellow Jacket. I'll do this for $5. Battle Chasers, the Collector's Edition, number 1 is $5. Now, if you want to take all these books off my hands here, which I would really appreciate, I'm going to give you a lump sum price, and then I'm going to take that price and go take it down even more. Okay, so I got $77 worth of books here. But if you're willing to take all of these off my hands here, I'll do it all for $60. $60 gets you the entire stack. Saving you $17, you get all of it, and I will hook you up with free shipping on your order. $60 on all of the bottom row books. I would rather get rid of them than hang on to them. $60. I'll even make it more interesting. How about we do it for $50? $50 gets you all of these books. $50. I just took another $10 off. You are now saving $27 on this stack here. $50. Take it. Let's get it out of here. You get that signed Spidey 2099 #1, and you get a whole bunch of other really awesome books for just $50 with shipping included on your order. And then we got the Amazing Spider-Man annuals, the Hero Killers, starting with the 26 annual, the Spectacular 12 annual, the Web 8 annual, and the New Warriors 2 annual. You get it all, it's just $6. I'll knock it down to 5. Screw it, $5. It's all yours. 4 for 5. Neverwhere, number 1 through 9. This is the entire series by Mike Carey and Glenn Fabry. I'll do all of this for $15. I'm going to stick to 15 on that. And finally, I have X-Men Alpha Flight number 1 and 2. That's going to go for just $4. Screw it, I'll do it for $3. Do we have a deal here? Let me know. The double rack is still going to go for $20, and you guys have another 2 minutes, and actually 1 minute, because in a minute here we're about to do the Wheel of Skid Bark, and it looks like we got a couple people here who have earned a spin on the wheel. Do we? Yeah. Actually, we only have 1 spin on the wheel tonight. Yep, only 1 spin on the wheel. 1 freaking spin on the wheel. And we might as well just get it done. Let's do it, Jay. Time to spin the wheel.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid
All right. And Nick is getting a free Marvel book, and I am going to hook him up with 1602. 1602. Number 6. That goes to Nick. Boom shakalaka. Guys, thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I will be back on the air on Thursday to do a variety show. I'm going to be busting out a bunch of random stuff. We're going to have video games. We're going to have Funko Pops. We're, of course, going to have comics because we can't have Kickin' It without comics. And I'm going to bust out some other cool knickknacks that I've got laying around my house that aren't being used at all. So we got that. Jay, is there anything you want to add before we close out tonight's show?
Just stay tuned tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. You have the 1 hour of comics selling power with Rex and Comic Collectibles. Not sure what's going on the EXP after that, but make sure you're subbed up and click that bell for notifications so you know anytime we drop a video.
There we go. All right, guys. I will see you all on Thursday. Take care. Have a wonderful night. I'll also be back next week. Look forward to seeing you guys. Take care. Have a great night.